Hello, everybody. I am SSD Showstopper, and today is the 2nd of February 2024. Now, when I do my videos and I say travel internationally and then I begin vlogging, I'm speaking via research. Okay, I'm not traveling currently, I'm at home. I'm not traveling currently, I'm speaking via research and the things that have been popping up on social media. There's a local scene and there's also the international scene and stuff like that. Speaking of scene, I was watching Let's Be Honest podcast again, and I've seen wherein Jeffrey and Walk and Talk was on it, and Jeffrey was addressing people who were coming at him with the Shenseea interview, and he was being disrespectful, he was clapping back basically, and everyone who was going in on him, saying that he wasn't standing 10 toes down, or he wasn't standing on business as to the argument surrounding Shenseea career and her being a flop. He said that he had said it. And people are saying that he said that he had said it before that she had flopped, and people are saying that he didn't say it. And he's pulling references, pulling up tapes, saying that people are complaining that the interview is only 30 plus minutes, while most interviews are longer. And he pulled up clips and was saying that someone called him, I guess is a producer or management, whoever it is, I called him and told him that he had only 15 minutes remaining and stuff like that. And he admitted to being late for the interview. And he was saying that, he's sitting in front of a pretty girl. He's flirting, or he's blushing in front of a pretty girl, and what's wrong with that, and nothing is wrong with that, and yada yada yada, and all these kind of things. Now, I don't know who is pointing his fingers at. I was one of them who said that he didn't stand 10 toes down on business, and I was speaking in reference to what he said, that she was a flop, versus what he said in front of her when she brought it to him. He was saying that he was the one who said that she's phenomenal. No. I didn't say that I was the one who said that you were phenomenal. So that's what I was saying, that Shenseea was putting it to you that you did not stand on business, and you were trying to push back. You were trying to say that's not what you initially said. You were saying that she's phenomenal and she's successful. Yes, we admit that you said it, but you said that she flopped and nothing was going on and all of these kind of things. But in the interview, when she put it to you, you were backpedaling. Like, that's not, and I'm trying to make clarification and stuff like that. I also said that I get that you're not a journalist, you're not an investigating journalist. So I can understand you being a bit relaxed and stuff like that. I also never spoke anything of you flirting. I said people saw that. I don't know what they saw. It looked very zesty to me. It looked like you were tapping into your femininity and you were looking very girly and stuff like that on the interview. That's what I got. Don't blame me if that's what you're presenting to the public. You understand? And you don't need to be a rocket scientist to know that if you're going to interview a noted figure or something like that, you kind of want to, I understand that you want to make the platform casual, you want it to be open to everyone and welcoming. I get that. But at the end of the day, there's a certain level of professionalism and decorum that you would want to put forward. And you keep reverting to pretty girl, I'm in front of a pretty girl, I'm in front of a pretty girl. And it seemed wishy-washy, it seemed Frightened Friday, it seemed like something, because I was the one who was coming at you like that. But when I listened to the other vloggers, you actually went back when you're speaking on now. You're actually giving credence to their argument that there's something off-putting about you when it comes to standing in front, or sitting for that matter, in front of Shenseea. It's like it's the first time in your life, like you're coming out of a cave, and it's the first time in your life you're seeing a woman that's attractive. I don't understand it. I'm not getting it. I have a friend or an associate who is a judge of the Miss Jamaica pageants. And I've never seen him. I've seen him interviewing all these beautiful girls. And I've never seen him behave like that. I've never seen him, you understand me? And the guy's not a journalist either. So I don't get it. Why, you understand me? You keep reverting to pretty girl. It seems as if that, like, you're a Frightened Friday type of individual, like you're not used to something, or you're so mesmerized and captivating. No, I understand that you're speaking with a female, right? And in speaking with a female, you address her different from when you would address a male. I get that. I respect that also about you. But you yourself are putting it that you're blushing and stuff like that, and people have a problem with you blushing. No, you're on an interview. You're doing something professional. Unless you don't see way ahead of the bigger picture, you only see yourself sitting down in a studio getting 30 minutes interviewing an artist. You don't see yourself bigger than that. Winford Williams having interview Shenseea before. I don't see him behave like that. So many persons have interviewed so many beautiful women across the globe, and they don't behave like that. Like I said, I get that you're not a journalist, but if you see your platform bigger than where it actually is, you probably have to conduct yourself different. You understand me? You probably have to stop addressing people using expletives and all these kind of things. We get that people are disrespecting you, and I know that people can be very foul at the mouth, very disrespectful, and it shows that they don't have any brought up, see, they weren't raised properly, they don't have any self-respect. We get that. You understand? But at the end of the day, if you see your platform bigger than where it's at, you kind of have to stop using these expletives, because at the end of the day, people are going to develop a familiar spirit. More and more people, the higher you get, more and more people are going to develop a familiar spirit with you behaving the way you do, and they're going to feel the need to upload videos and just go in on you, and it's like nothing. And at the end of the day, that's only so much you can take. So you might want to change the picture and what you are presenting to the public and be a little bit more professional about it. I heard Triple X saying that you guys went to KC. If that I'm sure that's not a reflection of Kingston College. You understand me? You went to a prominent high school and stuff like that. You would have known that even though you're not a journalist, there are certain ways that you would behave, certain way that you behave and certain decorum. You don't act as if you're mesmerized, or you understand me? There is a certain level of professionalism that you would use on a platform. That's all I was saying. I can't speak for anybody else. People are disrespectful. Like I said, I don't cater to that avenue and I don't look at that. You understand me? I'm only saying something based on the fact that you would have been someone who is bright. You went to school, educated then. But perhaps, tap into the intelligence a little bit more, sir. Tap into the intelligence a little bit more. Stop using so much expletives. Stop going to people. Stop reacting to what people are saying to you. Rather than sit down, listen, and, think this out carefully and respond to constructive criticism and not disrespect and people who are abrupt. You understand me? It doesn't put you in a good light when you are responding like that, because it seems as if you're just having a knee-jerk reaction and you're in your feelings and you're emotional about the things that people are saying. You understand? And it shows you, because I to be honest, when I watch, I always see it on social media and I always scroll past it, because I thought that it was just too candid. It's not my taste. It's not my thing. It just look like regular dudes talking, and they're just interviewing people who talk a lot of trash about relationship, about women, about men. And it was just not the avenue for me, or the atmosphere that I cater to. But when I see couple interviews prior to coming up to the Shenseea one, then I started to pay more attention to it and stuff like that. Then, people are going to say things about you. You understand? People are going to come at you. But at the end of the day, it's how you respond and what you are responding to, which is most important. People come at me all the time. People say nasty things about me, even with a small little YouTuber, people come at me. People have come at me. I did an entire video on Sir P once, and the same LIQ people who we spoke of are the ones who actually support him, and the comments were a reflection of them being LIQ people themselves, because they misinterpret all the things that I said. They clearly didn't watch the video with understanding, and so they wanted to come at me, and I had to put it to them. You understand me? So it does happen. It does happen out there, but it's what you respond to and how you respond. You understand? I get that what people are trying to say, that, it didn't seem like you were so much interested or asking her tough questions. Nobody wants you to disrespect Shenseea or bring her down. That's your interpretation from it. And the naysayers, I know negative people are very loud, so they have a wider audience, but they're also smaller YouTubers like myself and vloggers like myself who were giving constructive criticism. And I spoke about people, including Mr. Vegas, who said that he wanted you to ask her questions about the business end of the deal that she signed and stuff like that. You understand me? I also wanted you to ask her about the comments that she had made and how people had received it. And does she feel like that's the reason she's getting a backlash or whatever? You understand me? That's not bringing down someone. You go to Kingston College, you should have known, or you must know how to ask these questions appropriately, how to ask pertinent questions. So I don't understand, why would you interpret that people wanted you, or the naysayers and the negative mouth wanted you to bring down Shenseea? You understand me? You're catering to an avenue and you're looking into a negative space trying to find something positive. You're simply not going to. You probably have to do more research and more scrolling to find people who have positive things to say about you, or constructive things to say about you and your podcast and the interview that you did. You understand? It's not always negative. It's not always positive either. It's not always black and white. There are gray areas, and I'm the one who bring a gray area, you understand me, to the forefront. So it's not about you being this and that. And you also spring the rhetoric of artists. There are artists who want to have what you have, who want to be where you are, and want to this and want to that. I'm like, what's with these guys keep on pushing that rhetoric of people wanting to be where you are? A rich guy for me is a guy sitting on 4 or 5 million US. He already have a house, he have a reliable motor vehicle, and his house is already paid for, so he's only paying property tax. You know, you understand me? On his house, he has a motor vehicle, has a successful business going on. That's a person who is rich. That's a person who is successful. You understand me? So I can't understand, what is it? Do you have 4 or 5 million US on you? You have a beautiful home sitting somewhere that, you know, we envy our RTC and want. You understand me? You have a successful business somewhere that RTC and one. These are the what are you guys talking about? Each time I keep hearing this rhetoric. You understand me? Is there a private jet you have put down somewhere? I'm not saying that less than that isn't successful, but the avenue and the things that you guys are saying to tear down other people, you are actually doing it. You understand me? The things that you are saying are tearing down other people, and you're saying that people want to be where you are. So highlight and let us know, where are you? I'm trying to find out if you have 4 or 5 million US put down somewhere, or 6 million US, and you have a beautiful home, successful business, and all of these things. A wife, 2.5 kids, white picket fence. We want to know if that's what you're talking about, because all I keep hearing are a group of guys who are craving for the white man's success or idea of success for them. You understand me? So these are things that you don't want to cater to or put into the spotlight, because, like I said, you're opening up the avenue or the realm for people to have opinions of you that are negative, not positive. You understand? So don't speak on people wanting to be where you. I understand that people might be envious because you have a podcast that's gaining traction. That part I could really understand. But when you said that people want to be where you're at and people want what you have, and I'm trying to find out what is it that you have that people are jealous of, or artists are jealous of and really want but not getting. You understand me? Are you getting bookings for shows constantly? You're on a tour, you book out a concert somewhere. These are things I'm trying to find out. You understand? So I guess, Jeffrey, my only suggestion to you is to pay attention to vloggers who are giving constructive and wholesome. There's Rick Storm out there. Constructive and splitting justice, that is. Not just people who are putting out things and injecting their nasty and filthy opinions of you and making scathing remarks using caustic language, expletives, and then it prompts you to react the same way. It's not a reflection of Kingston College. It's not a reflection of you, I would assume, is intelligent and stuff like that. So don't pay attention to that. And I think you have come too far from me, someone like me, to be saying that to you. You would have known that. Nobody wanted you to bring down Shenseea. I don't know why you would think that, or why would you say that. You're catering to negative space too much. People wanted you to ask her constructive questions and pertinent questions in reference to the things that she have said, if she believed that it would affect her career and stuff like that. She tapping into hip hop. Did she have a plan or strategy going into it, catering to the market and stuff like that, going out in the street, relating to people? These are the questions that we were referring to, wanting you to ask her. I don't know about the bring down part. I'm a supporter of Shenseea and her talent and her beauty. I'm not a supporter of foolishness. You understand me? And I never will be. And if she's doing foolishness, I'm simply not going to support it, because I'm within my rights and I can put it out there that I'm not going to support it. You understand me? We are not Frightened Friday out here and fanatics and all these kind of things. That's the image, and that's what you're putting forward, like you're a fanatic. We aren't fanatic. We are vloggers, and it doesn't matter who is out there. I've been in beauty pageant. I was a Frightened Friday or wishy-washy for anybody out there. I've been around entertainers, been in music, you understand, around all sorts of people. I was never, this Frightened Friday type of individual. You understand me? So I'm not sure why would you want to be embracing that and saying that you're blushing and people have a problem with it. You're not supposed to be. You're supposed to be conducting a proper professional interview with a recording artist that put herself on the map as an international artist also. So people are expecting you to behave as such. I'm sure she's going to do another interview, and then you will see the difference. She is going to do another interview, and then probably by then you will pick up what we are trying to say to you, because obviously the message is probably not being received. You understand me? So we're not here to insult you, and I'm not certainly not here. I can speak for myself. I'm not here to insult you or put you down. But I just think that the interview could have went another way, where tough questions could have asked, and not just okay me sitting here and I'm having a girly zesty moment with Shensia and stuff like that. Because that's what I got from it. But anyways, I digress. That's all I have to say about it. Okay, I will go no further. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back. Okay, bye bye.